Hello, everybody. Sorry, I was a bit behind there. I forgot it was Tuesday. I'm sitting there watching the tennis. I'll never forget. Anyway, luckily I've got everything prepared. So, right, who've we got? This is everybody tonight. Got Richard, Stacey, June. Right. There's no pan. We've got Eddie, right? We've got June, we've got Stacey, we've got Dawn, and we've got Richard. Sorry about that, everybody. I was busy all day, and then I was here sitting there watching the tennis. Forgot all about it. And Stephen as well. Oh, that's great. Full house. Full house, just about. Right. Is everybody ready? Assuming I am. Okay, we'll start round one on general knowledge. Which Earl, who disappeared in 1974 and was declared dead in 2016, was wanted for the murder of his child's nanny? Excuse me. Which Earl, who disappeared in 1974 and was declared dead in 2016, was wanted for the murder of his child's nanny? I think it must be old age kid. Sorry, was this text now? Laura, she's got COVID, and now she's found out Peter's got it as well. So, right. Question 2. For which country did Rodney Marsh keep wicket? For which country did Rodney Marsh keep wicket? It's not the same Rodney Marsh, the footballer. Cricketer kept wicket. For which country? Question 3. Which fictional barrister was played on TV by actor Leo McKern? Which fictional barrister was played on TV by actor Leo McKern? Question 4. What was the surname, of Walter Elias, born 1901, who went on to win 26 Oscars? What was the surname of Walter Elias, born 1901, who went on to win 26 Oscars? And question 5. Which is the home country of the Fiat car company, which is the home country of the Fiat car company? When you think about them, I'll just go and get myself a bottle of water because it's thirsty doing this. 2 seconds. Right. Oh, I hate being all over fluster. Anyway, question 2 is on words. Homophones. Homophones are words that are spelled differently with different meanings but sound the same. So I'll give you 2 clues. Each clue is a clue to a word which sounds the same as the other answer but are spelled differently. You get what I mean. Question 1, a unit of currency and aroma. Unit of currency and aroma. Your answer is 2 words spelled differently but sound the same. Oh. I've got time for a glass of drink out of the bottle tonight. Question 2, poultry and polluted. Poultry and polluted. Is everybody all right with this question? I think we've had it before, but if you're not sure what it is, just get in contact on the chat and I'll explain it a bit more. Question 3, grain and surrender. Grain, Grain, and surrender. Yeah, aroma, June. Question 4, a religious structure and change or amend. Religious structure or change or amend. Sorry, Stacey. Poultry, Poultry. Poultry. And 5, innocent and hounded. Innocent and hounded. Oh, sorry. Number 3, Stace, was grain, Grain, and surrender. We then had religious structure and change or amend, and then innocent and hounded. Well, you've all got your answers down. Senders are ready. And when everybody's ready, we'll go through them. Richard, ready? Stephen, ready? Stacey, ready? Excuse me. June, ready? Edwin, ready? Dawn, ready? Okay, the answers. Round one, which Earl who disappeared in 1974 declared dead in 2016? Wanted for the murder of Child's nanny. That was Lord Lucan. Rodney Marsh kept wicket for Australia. The fictional barrister played on TV by actor Leo McKern was Rumpole of the Bailey. Surname of Walter Elias, born 1901 and went on to win 26 Oscars, was Walter Elias Disney. Walt Disney. The home country of the Fiat car company, that's Italy. The homophones, the unit of currency is a cent and a Roma is cent. So it's C-E-N-T, S-C-E-N-T. Poultry and polluted is foul and foul. Foul F-O-W-L, foul F-O-U-L, polluted. Grain is seed and surrender is seed. It's S-W-E-D-C-E-D-E. Religious structure, alter, change or amend, alter. A-L-T-A-R, A-L-T-E-R. And innocent and hounded is chased. C-H-A-S-T-E, C-H-A-S-E-D. You got your scores down, send them through. Eddie, 9 out of 10. Good start. Excuse me. Stacey, 7. Dawn, 8. June, 10. Richard, 7. Stephen, 7. All good scores, but June out in the lead there with a perfect 10. Okay, question 3 is on pop music. Original band names. Which chart-topping rhythm and blues band formed in Newcastle in the early 60s was originally named the Alan Price Rhythm and Blues Combo? Which chart-topping rhythm and blues band formed in Newcastle in the early 1960s was originally named the Alan Price Rhythm and Blues Combo? Question 2. Which famous pop group originally from the Isle of Man were called the Rattlesnakes? Which famous pop group originally from the Isle of Man were originally called the Rattlesnakes? Question 3. Which husband and wife duo, popular in the 60s, originally sang as Caesar and Cleo? Which husband and wife duo, popular in the 60s, originally sang as Caesar and Cleo? Excuse me. Question 4. Which legendary British heavy metal band, popular in the 70s, were originally called Polka Tulk Blues Band, but later renamed the band after a horror film starring Boris Karloff? Legendary British heavy metal band, popular in the 70s, originally called the Polka Tulk Blues Band, later renamed the band after a horror film starring Boris Karloff. And question 5. Which all-female American pop rock group formed in the early 1980s was originally called the Bangs? Bangs. Bangs. All-female American pop rock group formed in the early 80s, originally called the Bangs. Question 4 is on films. Comedy film taglines. Comedy film taglines. Lines you'd see on a poster for a comedy film. First one, a 1994 film. For Harry and Lloyd, every day is a no-brainer. 1994 film. The tagline, for Harry and Lloyd, every day is a no-brainer. Number 2, 1984 film. Tagline, who you gonna call? 1984 film with the tagline, who you gonna call? Number 3, the year 2000 animated film. The tagline, escape or die frying. I like that. The 2000 animation, escape or die frying. Question 4, in 1980 film, they'll never get caught, they're on a mission from God. 1980 film, they'll never get caught, they're on a mission from God. And number 5, the 1991 film, weird is relative. 1991 film, tagline, weird is relative. When you've got your answers, senders are ready. When everybody's ready, we'll go through the answers. Richard ready? Stacey ready? Stephen ready? Dawn ready? Eddie ready? And June, she's normally first in. Here's June. Okay, the pop bands and their original names. The chart-topping Newcastle band, originally called the Alan Price Rhythm and Blues Combo, were the Fabulous Animals. House of the Rising Sun and all that. The Animals. The pop group originally from the Isle of Man, originally called the Rattlesnakes, was the Bee Gees. They were originally from the Isle of Man and they moved to Australia, and then they came from Australia to America. The husband and wife duo, popular in the 60s, who originally sang as Caesar and Cleo, were Sonny and Cher. The British heavy metal band, popular in the 70s, renamed after a horror film starring Boris Karloff. That was Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath, originally the Polka Tulk Blues Band. There you go. And the old female American pop rock group, originally called the Bangs, didn't change their name much. They became the Bangles. The Bangles. Look like an Egyptian. Films and comedy film taglines. The 1994 film for Harry and Lloyd, Every Day is a No-Brainer. That's Dumb and Dumber. 1984 film, Who You Gonna Call? Ghostbusters. I like this one. The 2000 animation, Escape or Die Frying. That was Chicken Run. 1980, They'll Never Get Caught. They're on a mission from God. One of my faves, the Blues Brothers. And 1991 film, Weird is Relative. The Addams Family. When you get your scores, send them through. Right. Dawn 7 is 15. Eddie 7 is 16. Richard 6 is 13. Stacey 8 is 15. Stephen 7, so 14. And June 9 at 19. A massive 3-point lead at the minute, June. 19, and Eddie on 16. Stacey and Dawn both on 15. Stephen on 14, and Richard on 13. As we're going to June's favourite round, it's on sport. Football, all 5 parts. Last season, that's the 2021-22 season, there were 7 players who played all 38 matches for their clubs. There were 3 English outfield players, one from Wolves, one from Arsenal, one from Burnley, and there was 2 French goalkeepers. Name the 5 footballers. Only 7 players played all 38 matches for their clubs. Of those 7, 3 were English outfield players, one from Wolves, one from Arsenal, one from Burnley, and 2 French goalkeepers. Name all 5 footballers. Okay, those of you who know a bit about football can always return back to them as we go through the next round. The next round is food and drink, and it's cheese. Cheese, please, Louise. Question 1. What is the most popular cheese to be produced and consumed in Greece? That's the country Greece, it's not made in Japan. What is the most popular cheese to be produced and consumed in the country Greece? Question 2. What animal's milk is used to make Roquefort cheese? What animal's milk is used to make Roquefort cheese? Question 3. Which country produces Leerdama cheese? Which country produces Leerdama cheese? Leerdammer. Leerdama. Question 4. Which odorous British cheese had a demand increase of 500% after it was seen to revive Wallace in the 2005 movie Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Were Rabbit? Which odorous British cheese had a demand increase of 500% after it was seen to revive Wallace in the 2005 movie Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Were Rabbit? I like that one. That was one of my favourites. That one. And question 5. Which writer and comedian had a family name Cheese, but his father changed it in 1915? Which writer and comedian had a family name Cheese, but his father changed it in 1915? When you got your answers down, send us a ready through. When we got all the readies, we'll go through the answers. Maybe make you notice I've got me mirror up. Thanks to Davey and Mick. Cheers, boys. Starting to get somewhere near with the house now. I've got me man shed, me man cave out in the garden. I'm busy trying to get that done up. Stephen ready? June ready? Richard ready? Or Richard reality? Or reality? Your fat finger syndrome, Richard. Dawn ready? Stacey ready? I'm waiting for Eddie. All right. There's Eddie. Okay, last season, 7 players played all 38 matches for their clubs. 3 English outfield players, 1 from Wolves, that was Connor Cody. 1 from Arsenal was Bukayo Saka. 1 from Burnley was Dwight McNeil. And the 2 French goalkeepers were Hugo Lloris from Spurs and Ilan Meslier from Leeds. Cody, Saka, McNeil, Lloris and Meslier were the 5 players you wanted. Food and drink and cheese. Most popular cheese in Greece is feta. Roquefort cheese is made from sheep's milk. Leerdammer is produced in the Netherlands, Holland. British cheese that increased 500% after Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Were Rabbit was Stinking Bishop. And the right-hand comedian had a family named Cheese, but his father changed it in 1915. Was John Cleese. It was originally John Cheese. Or the family name was Cheese. When you got your scores, send them through. Ready? 4, 20. Dawn, 8. It's 23. Stacey, 7 is 22. Stephen, 7 is 21. Richard, 8 is 21. And June, 4 is 23. Still in the lead though, June. You've had your worst question. That's June and Dawn currently in the lead on 23. Stacey on 22. Richard and Stephen on 21 and Eddie on 20. There's only 3 points between everybody, which is good. We're into question 7 on TV. Cult TV. Programs that are considered cult programs these days. Question 1. In what year was the first episode of Doctor Who broadcast? Was it 1959, 63, or 67? What year was the first episode of Doctor Who broadcast? 1959, 1963, or 1967? Question 2. Name the actor who played either Batman or Robin in the 1960s TV show. Got cult status at the time. Name either actor who played Batman or Robin in the 60s TV show Batman and Robin. You used to come in from playing football in the street to go and watch that. Batman. That's the one. Question 3. In which TV show would you find a group of freedom fighters in their spaceship called the Liberator? Which TV show would you find a group of freedom fighters in their spaceship called the Liberator? Question 4. What was the number given to Patrick McGoohan in the TV series The Prisoner? One of my favourites. What was the number given to Patrick McGoohan in the TV series The Prisoner? And question 5. In Star Trek, by what name is Dr. Leonard McCoy better known? It's the original Star Trek, none of these new ones. In Star Trek, by what nickname is Dr. Leonard McCoy better known? Question 8. You'll possibly either know these or you won't. But anyway, it's on science and the periodic table. The periodic table. Question 1. Alphabetically, which is the first element in the periodic table? Alphabetically, which is the first element in the periodic table? Question 2. What is the chemical symbol for gold? What is the chemical symbol for gold? Question 3. Which element beginning with H has the atomic number 1? Which element beginning with H has the atomic number 1? Question 4. Which element has the atomic symbol K? Which element has the atomic symbol K? And question 5. Alphabetically, which is the last element in the periodic table? Alphabetically, which is the last element in the periodic table? When you've got your answers down, senders are ready. When everybody's ready, we'll go through them. Stacey, ready? Richard, ready? June, ready? Dawn, ready? Stephen, ready? Sweet Eddie. There we go. Excuse me. Okay, the Cult TV. What year was the first episode of Doctor Who broadcast? It was 1963. In the 60s TV show Batman and Robin, you could have either one of these. Batman was played by Adam West and Robin by Burt Ward. In which TV show would you find a group of freedom fighters in their spaceship called the Liberator? It was the classic Blake 7. The number given to Patrick McGowan in The Prisoner, he was number 6. I am not a number, I am a free man. And in Star Trek, by what nickname is Dr. Leonard McCoy better known? He's known as Bones. In science, alphabetically, the first element in the periodic table is actinium. Chemical symbol for gold is Au. The element beginning with H that has the atomic number 1 is hydrogen. The element that has the atomic symbol K is potassium. That one you either know or you don't. And alphabetically, the last element in the periodic table, you probably have seen it on jewelry and things like that, zirconium. Zirconium. Excuse me. Well, anyway, your scores, send them through. Dawn 7 is 30. 810. I'll just give you the 8, kid. That's 28. Richard 7. That's 28. Stephen 8 gives you 29. Stacy 8 gives you 30. 30, I think. Yeah. Stacy 8 is 30. Yeah. And June 8 is 31. So June's still in the lead. Still hanging on there, June, on 31. Stacey and Dawn close behind you on 30. Stephen on 29. And then Eddie and Richard on 28. There's still only 3 points between everybody. Cracking quiz this week. Okay, question 9 is on animals. First part. What do you call the home of a squirrel? What do you call the home of a squirrel? Question 2. What animal is the offspring of a male ass and a mare? What animal is the offspring of a male ass and a mare? Question 3. From which animal is the fur ermine obtained? From which animal is the fur ermine obtained? Question 4. What type of animal is a flying fox? What type of animal is a flying fox? And question 5. What is the largest land carnivore in the UK? What is the largest land carnivore in the UK? Okay, question 10. And last question in our last round in the quiz this week is on chocolate. Chocolate. Question 1. The Mayan and Aztec peoples used cocoa beans not only to make a delicious beverage, but also as a medicine, as a dye, or as currency? The Mayan and Aztec peoples used cocoa beans as, was it a medicine, a dye, or as currency? Question 2. How does chocolate or cocoa beans grow? Is it on a vine, on trees, or on a bush? Where do you get cocoa beans from? On a vine, on trees, or on a bush? Question 3. Where are most of the world's cocoa beans grown? Is it in Brazil, in Mexico, or in Cote d'Ivoire, or the Ivory Coast, as it used to be known? Where are most of the world's cocoa beans grown? Brazil, Mexico, or Cote d'Ivoire? Question 4. In what form was chocolate first consumed? Was it as a liquid? Was it in powder form? Or was it solid? What form was chocolate first consumed? Liquid, powder, or solid? And question 5. In the 1930s, Nestle became the first company to produce what kind of chocolate? Was it dark chocolate, white chocolate, or milk chocolate? In the 30s, Nestle became the first company to produce what kind of chocolate? Dark chocolate, white chocolate, or milk chocolate? When you've got all the answers down, senders are ready. When everybody's ready, we'll go through the answers and see who our winner is this week in what is a very close fought quiz. Dawn ready. June ready. Stephen ready. Stacey, ready? Ready. And Richard, ready. Okie dokes. Your last set of answers. Animals. The home of a squirrel is a drey. D-R-E-Y, a drey. The offspring of a male ass and a mare is a mule. Ermine is obtained from a stoat. A flying fox is a type of bat. And the largest land carnivore in the UK is the badger. Chocolate. The Mayan and Aztec peoples used cocoa beans as currency. How cocoa beans grow on a vine, on trees, or on a bush? It's actually on trees. Most of the world's cocoa beans are grown on Cote d'Ivoire, more than Brazil and Mexico. Chocolate was first consumed as a liquid, and in the 30s, Nestle became the first company to produce white chocolates. When you've got your scores, send them through. Eddie's got 8 with a total of 36. Stephen, 7, 36. Richard, 6, 34. Dawn, 7, 37. Stacey, 8, 38. I did very well, Richard. I'm very close this week. June's hanging back for bets here. June, 7, 38. We've got joint winners this week with June and Stacey. Well done, the Debenham family there. Dawn was 3rd on 7. Eddie and Stephen joint on 36, and then Richard on 34. As I say, excellent quiz tonight. Really nice to have all 6 teams there. Can only apologise profusely for the late start. I'm sure that's the first time in my life I've ever forgot about the quiz. And hopefully it won't happen again. Yes, well done, everybody. Well, all being well, we'll see everybody next week. Cheers, Stephen. No bother, Stace. See you all next week. Good night. God bless.